Hi everyone, and let's continue reading Irotoridori no Sekai. This time we're starting with the chapter 7. Which is supposed to be focused on Kyo this time. At least judging from the name alone. So let's not waste any more time and jump straight into the chapter and find out more about Kyo this time. I walk into the bell, signaling the end of the school day.
おはよう。やっと起きた？
Oh, hey Mio. Good morning, Sleepyhead. Get enough rest? Yeah. Another giving her a good morning back. Slap my eyelids.
どうしたの？
Everything
大
okay?
丈夫？
Hmm? Why? Do I not look okay?
なんだかぼんやりしたような
You
顔
look kinda
してる
out
から。
of it. Well, I was sleeping just before I woke up.
そう。
Oh. She gives a sigh.
よだれ。
You got drool on your face. I really drooling now when we sleep, like. I would never get that, but like, some people really have this habit of heavily drooling when they sleep, like. And I wake up with, like, if they, for example, sleep in the bed, they wake up with the wet pillow. Which is kinda crazy for me. But I guess that's how it is. Huh?
垂れてる。
Right there. So we really have put a drool on our face. Dang. She reaches in his skirt pocket, pulls out a handkerchief and... Jeez. Handkerchief and begins opening my mouth with it. Thanks. I almost feel like some little kid at the dinner table or something.
相変わらずのんきなんだか
I
ら。
don't know how you can be so
もう
okay.
下校時間
So
よ。
carefree.
ホームルームも終わってる。
Oh, they're over.
い
School
つ
is
ま
out.
で寝てるのかな
I
っ
was
て
wondering
思
how
っ
long
た。
you were just gonna sit there sleeping. Well, you know what they say. Sleep is vital for good health. Yeah, I notice this every time I start to sleep less than 5 hours. The more I keep doing this, and the tougher it gets. So I would never advise anyone to sleep less than 5 or at least 4 hours. Like.
そうね。でもそれが何？
Although I know some guy like who can function on 3 hours of sleep, which is crazy for me. Yes, that's true. But what's your point? So, sleep is associated with better overall health. That's how our bodies work, and since I'm growing boy, I need as much sleep as I can if I want to grow and develop.
その意見に対しては
I could
言いたい
respond
こと
to
が
that
た
in
くさんあるけど、
a million different ways, but first,
と
what
に
part
か
of
く
you
それ以上どこを
are
成
you
長
trying
さ
to
せる
develop
気？
more? Our skill to sleep. It's just progressing in a good fashion if with how much we seem to sleep in the class. Like, good question. My brain maybe
授業中に堂
has
々
quite
と
a
居
reach
眠り
coming
して
from
る
the
人間
person
の
who
言葉には
recently
思
napped
え
out
ない
through
よ。
the entirety of the school day. I'm afraid that the school has nothing to do with the size of the brain. At least. Look, All I'm trying to say is this, I want to use my time as actively as possible, and I want to stay healthy and to develop my body. So napping during the class is the most productive use of my time. If I says arguing with this idiot is pointless, written all over it. Well, at least she's saving the time instead of arguing with us.
どうでもいいこと言ってないで
I'm
帰
ready
るのよ
to go home. Yeah, just give me a second. Grab my book back and stand up. Are we gonna have a nice welcome together with her? Wanna come with us, Ayumu?
うん
Sure. Oh, wait.
でも
Are you busy? Does he hesitate because he thinks like he will impose on us, or he really is busy?
今日
I'm actually on a day duty today.
Okay.
Oh, you are?
そうだから先に帰ってくれても
Yes, so you can go on without me. Okay. I think we will wait until you are done. Probably won't take long anyway. Okay,
うん
thank you.
ありがとう
You and I just waited in the classroom for Yumu to finish. The duty task only really consists of tidying up the classroom and filling in the class register. So it truly was a quick job. Yo, that's really quick job, like. When I had to do the such duty in the class, like it was way more than that. Like it was cleaning the entire classroom instead of just tidying up. Wait, my bad. It's it really is cleaning the entire classroom, like. So. I kinda don't believe him that it was a quick job. It sounds like kinda like a pain in the ass for me. He exchanges a few words with the girl he had been partnered with for a day duty and then returns to us.
お待たせ帰ろう
Thank you for waiting. I'm ready now. Great. You know, I really gotta commend you.
そうかな
What for? I doubt you would find a single student out there who would take a day duty task as serious as you did. The three of us exit the classroom and walk through the hallway.
うんそうそう
Oh, that reminds me.
今日は夕飯私が作るから
You don't
だからユーマは
gotta
休
worry
ん
about
でていいわ
making
よ
dinner tonight, you man. I won't take care of it. So like for the second time in a row. How come?
今日はなんだか眠そうだから
Well, truth be told,
ま
imagine you
あ
always
いつ
tired.
もそうだって言えばそうだけど
Oh, what a
今そ
coincidence.
ちらの教室に行こ
We
うと
just
思って
headed
たん
over
で
to
す
your classroom to go get you all as a matter of fact. Wanna head back with us?
Hi!
Absolutely. So instead of just us walking together with now in turns in the whole group are walking together. After adding Canada group, we live at the school building. Kana joins the party. Also contemplated asking the new resident him Tsukasa to join us, but that's when I realized that I still don't know which class she is in. So we left the school campus with just the four of us. Yeah, speaking of this, it doesn't seem like we know in which class Tsukasa is, so we didn't even invite her to the lunch either, like that we have on the group with everyone. Along the way, although we still made pretty decent progress with you, because as you could remember before, at the start we weren't even aware who lives in that room, and now we getting Tsukasa to eat dinner with us every day. Along the way we swung by the shopping district in order to buy groceries. That's when we began discussing what we would like to have for dinner. But I digress. The old man at the green grocery made a awkward comments to me about my intrusion of 3 cute girls and... wait. Did I mistake Ayumu for the girl? Like... It's a trap, bro. Ask him if they were my girlfriends that he threw in a plenty of previous, so all is well. And the trap has successfully found its victim, which was this grocery man, like.
女の子が
3
3
girls.
人
That's with the details. Ayumu,
僕は男なのに
I'm a boy. His lips are pursed in a displeasure.
制服だって男物
I
なの
mean,
に
the male of people
どうして
to lie. Yeah, weird, huh? All I can do is plaster an awkward smile on my face. I mean, we got freebies, so like... Nobody should complain about this. Soon, day after we arrived back at the dorm. Man, I really like this music. It's one of the best BGMs I have heard in the game so far. Like, the acting manager must take care of all the routine duties that are required of the person holding this position. We finished eating the dinner a short while ago, and I let Akana take care of all the cleanup so that I could come here and check on the cabinet. Seems like there is a peace and order everywhere. Not that that's a bad thing. It's the best situation you could ask for, really. It's nearly been 1 week since I assumed this position, and I feel like I have gotten relatively used to everything by now. Well, to be precise, there hasn't been much change. Most of my duties are things that I've regularly been doing since before this. Well, I'm done with everything that needs to be done, so I suppose I will go home.
そうだな
Great.
今日は日記を書く時間がたっぷりありそうだ
No matter how much time we're gonna have, like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna screw around with writing our diary entry. You just write like a couple of sentences instead of properly telling what happened during the day. But like it's much happened this day. It is it looks like everything happened. Or at least nothing major happened this time around. Great, you will have ample time to write your diary entry for today. I guess, But I feel like today was pretty uneventful. Is it a quieter before the storm, like? Are we getting some some deep shit, like right after this? All things considered, I can't recall anything important that I would need to jot down.
それでも書いた方がいいんだよ。もしかしたらっていう危険性を回避できる要因は多ければ多いだけいいから。
Because it's usually right after the moments like this, the shit hits the fan, like. Important or not, you should still regard everything if any potential risk is there, no matter how small. It's in your best interest to take the necessary steps to avoid it. Better safe than sorry, you mean?
そういうこと。
That's the idea. The soft orange red light from outside paints the window panes in its color. It's currently nearing nightfall. Door begins to rattle as I pull it open when...
ちょっと。
Oh, and finally we have a cure. The poster girl of this chapter. At least that's the idea. Hey. What is the sound? I feel a few slight attacks on the back of my shirt. So she's attacking our shirt, like. So turn around. Yeah?
そう、私。
It's me. I just noticed, but like she's it is this time she is speaking a bit in a monotonous way, like. Scientist Essen, who lives in room 103, Shikishima Kyo. Her noticeably pale complexion indicates that her skin never makes eye contact with the rays of the sun. And as usual, her eyes appear drowsy. Is everything alright?
そうじゃなくて。ちょっとこっちへ
I
来て
want
ほしい
you
の。
to come with me for a second. Where to?
いいからちょっと。
Just come. Hey, don't drag me. You don't need to do that. I will come. She forcibly pulls me along by the arm. Pretty nice umbrella she has here. Our destination is none other than Kyo's own room, room 103. So what's the problem? Do you need my help with something? I conduct a pre-functionary scan of the room. The immediate things that I catch once I had a large flat screen TV, PCs, and so on. Wait, I think as a possibility occurs to me. If you want me to take a look at one of your gadgets, you got the wrong guy. I know the first thing about how does do that work, so you might not this take a savvy guy. Nothing is broken. But I bet like Kyo is taking a savvy girl herself, so like you don't need a taking savvy guy around. They are not? No, perfect. Troubleshooting required.
そういうのじゃなくて。
I have a different request. What kind of request she can have for us? Like, is it gonna be related to that thing with older brother like a lot. Me?
うん。あのね、
Ah,
私と
never
一緒
mind.
に
I want you to play
遊
with
んで
me.
ほしいの。
Huh? You want me to play with you?
うん。
Hmm?
二人で遊ぶ。
Okay, this expression of yours is nice. You and me?
いや、
You don't wanna? Shakes your head.
私と遊ぶの。
You don't wanna play with
い
me?
や、
Oh. Huh? Oh, sorry. No, I'm not necessarily against playing with you. I'm just a little confused. It's pretty random request. Why not, like? Let's just play with you. What's the problem, like?
お昼、私は一人だけど、みんな外で楽しそうだから。
Everyone else gets to go out and have fun during the day, but I have to stay cooped up here all by myself. School definitely isn't what I would call fun.
でも、みんなで一緒に帰ってくるのを見てると、ちょっと寂しいなって思
But
った
seeing
の。
all you come back to the dorm together made me feel a little left out. Ah, so that's why she's asking us to play with you. So that's why you want me to play with you?
うん、
Hmm?
ダメ。
Daddy, please. Sure, I don't mind playing with you. But no, let's just play with you, like.
ちょっと、何？
Sorry, you kinda caught me right. I was about to head home. I can still play with you for a little bit. Oh, come on. Actually, I don't think you told me. So we were playing. You literally said just a couple of minutes ago like that. The day is quite uneventful for you. My guys are like. How about make it a bit more eventful by playing this show?
ゲーム。
Video games. Yeah, I can play the video games with you. And, I hope it's not those kind of games. I wouldn't be able to show the footage once again. Video games.
うん。
Hmm? Oh, okay. You just wanna play some games? Then it struck me. I wonder what kind of games she likes. Like we already know she likes Nuki games, but what else? Does she like hardcore games or like shooters? Or she plays JRPGs like. Then it struck me. I recall the other graphic imagery that was displayed on the TV screen the first time I entered the room. Nah, I doubt like she's inviting us to play this kind of stuff. She wants me to play those games with her? No, don't be silly, you man. Even she knows better than that. Relax, I'm sure my eyes will just playing tricks on me. I tell myself, trying to quell the rising anxiety. Girls don't play yeah, sure. Don't play pornographic games. Yeah, totally don't play them. Like 100% they don't. That would be purely absurd. Just like they don't go to the toilet, like. I expect the room in detail, like. This game's there are game consoles and game boxes littered across the floor, but none among them appear to be obscene at first glance. From what I've heard, like maybe even if they don't play this type of games, they did some really I would say peculiar smart, like it should make those type of games look quite like a child playing in comparison. There are game consoles and the games boxes littered across the floor, but none of them appear to be obscene at first glance. In that case, I can safely assume that the games she wants to play with me are wholesome games, like perhaps some puzzle game that even kids can play. I'm trusting you here, Kyo. Please don't let your big brother down. I will let your big brother, like. Be sure, like. Lift into the role, alright there. I hate to disappoint you, but I have never really played video games.
やったことが
Never?
ない。
Nope, I hardly know much about them. Oh well, anything at all really. Alright, that's kinda unusual.
そうなんだ。
Or maybe it's because of forgetfulness in general. Oh, yeah, so yeah. I'll play with you, but I doubt you will have much beating up a complete beginner like me. Usually it's the opposite way around, like when you have like the hearing that never played games much before, and the main character is like is crazy good at the games. At least I played them casually.
大丈夫。それなら今日から詳しくなればいいの。
So it's like a
それだ
reverse
け
on
の
that
こと
rock. No way, yes. You can play them together and over time. And over time you will learn and get better. I guess. The only reason I'm trying to dissuade her is because I'm not much interested. Not the idea of playing games with you, so much as the concept of video games as a form of entertainment. Oh, come on. Don't be a killjoy, like. Let the girl have some fun, like.
それにゲームは誰かと一緒にやった方が楽
Games
しい
are
か
more
ら。
fun when you play them with someone else. More fun than playing by yourself.
うん。ず
It's
っと
probably
ずっ
10 times as fun
と
at
楽し
least.
いと思う。
Probably.
ずっと一人で
Only
遊
ever
んで
play
き
by
たから。
myself. Yeah, figure it out as much. Because she's always stuck in this room and doesn't seem to go out anywhere. Oh, I see.
一緒にやってくれる？
Will you play with me? It's a please. Okay. I will play with you. Hearing that puppy dog play, I finally came in and agreed to play, despite both my lack of knowledge and lack of interest. You'll teach me how to play, won't you?
うん、もちろん
I will. I'll teach you everything from A to D.
教えてあげる。
And that's nice of him. Great, but I'll probably be a little slow on the uptake, so be patient with me. My lips curve into a light smile. I meant it when I said I'm a complete beginner.
うん分かってる
I get that.
怒らない
I
よ
will be patient.
それに
Also,
もしも
if
必要
needed,
だっ
I
たら
can dress myself up
わ
against
ざ
you
と
and
らし
teach
く
you
体を密着させて教えてあげるのも
hands-on.
あり
That won't be necessary.
そう
Are you sure?
でも
I
ね
hear that
人間の
with the
記
way
憶っ
humans
てい
memory
うの
work,
は
it's
そ
easier to
の
remember
時に
things
何かしらの感情が
when there is
伴
some
え
sort
ば
of emotional
より覚え
stimulus
やすくなるって聞いたことがあるの
Is that really how it works? What does that have to do with anything?
体と
If
体
I
を
press my
付け合
body
っ
up
たら
against yours,
ドキドキしない
but she's kind of onto something there like with this because the way usually memory seems to work is it goes by the associations. So like it probably could be the tactile association, like between the memory and the tactile like feeling. I don't see any reason why it can be done this way. If I pressed my body up against yours, wouldn't that make you happy? No, probably not.
うん
You just been mean to each other. Is it just my imagination, or is she looking at me like an abandoned puppy? Okay, I'm ready to play if you are. By the way, what game are we playing? Even I know that there are wide variety of video games genres. So, without specifying, it could be nearly anything. Something that's beginner friendly, please.
簡単
Something that's beginner friendly. Yeah, you have anything like that? If it's anything too complex, I wouldn't be able to keep up even with your explanations.
そう
Okay,
分かった
let's play.
とにかくやるの
Okay, let's see what she has in the store for us. She switches on the large flat screen TV.
ここ
Here.
ここに座って
Sit down right here. Okay. I sit down where Kyo gestures for me to, which is right beside her. It's within such a close proximity that I could feel her breathing.
まずは初心者用からどれがいい
Oh, it's Xbox 360 controller, like. Dang, it's pretty detailed. One like it didn't take me any time to recognize it. So I will give them props for that. First, a game for beginners. Which one looks good? So she is giving us the freedom of the choice for the game we're gonna play together. I don't know whether she's oblivious or just doesn't care how uncomfortable this lack of a distance between us is making me, but she remains unperturbed as she places in front of me what I seem to be video game boxes.
ボードゲームにパズルゲームに格闘ゲ
We
ー
have a
ム
board
に
game, a puzzle
いろい
game,
ろある
a
の
fighting game, and
選んで
many more. Pick one that you like. It's a bit difficult for me to choose one I like when I know nothing about them. I ponder. But then again, I'm in a juncture when where I don't even know what to do to ponder. This is very troubling, isn't it? Whichever you think is the easiest. Only option is to play it safe and go with your choice.
それじゃあ
Okay
こ
then,
れで
we'll go with this one. She carefully picks up one of the cases. What is that?
格闘ゲーム
A fighting game.
日本産で
But I
世
had this
界
feeling
中
that
の
like
ゲームファンに長く愛されてるシリ
we're
ーズの
like
最新作
the game we're gonna play is gonna be a fighting game. Like it's newest installment in a classic Japanese made series that is beloved by people all around the world. Is it a Tekken? You're already getting me scared with this newest installment stuff.
大丈夫
No way.
これはとても
It's
簡
very easy
単
to play.
格
The
闘
most
ゲーム
basic
の
today
基
is
本の基本で
among fighting games.
技のコマンドもシンプルなもの
The
に
move
統一
inputs
されているの
are very simple and straightforward. Okay, it's probably not Tekken after all. Like because as far as I know, like that game is not the most straightforward and basic by any means. Teacher, I raise my hand. I have a question.
何
Yeah. What are these move input thingies?
そこから
I need to
教
start
え
from
ないと
there?
ダメなの
For a moment, your expression indicates astonishment.
なんて
Just kidding.
そんな
I
ベ
wouldn't
タ
let
に過
myself
ぎ
be
ることで
surprised by
驚い
something
た
that
りしないよ
happens all the time. Your tone is calm and composed. Oh, sorry about that, I guess. Yo, that's quite a loud sound. It proceeds to boot up the game. Flashy BGM and sound effects play across the speakers. Your presses the buttons smoothly and navigates through the game menu with ease.
はいビギナーモードに設定したから
That was really loud. Okay, activated beginner mode. The heck is that? It's probably the mode where you can mash all the buttons and it's gonna look cool no matter what you do. The heck is that?
技のコマン
You
ドを
can
入
activate
力し
your
なくて
moves
も
with
ボ
the
タン
push
一
of a
つで
single
技が
button.
出せる
It's really
とっても
simple.
簡単
Wait, what? It's just by a single button. It's that's kind of crazy, like. Meaning?
やってみれば
You will see it when we play. So like we don't even have to mash the buttons. Just press X to win like. Alright, you're in for experience, huh? Fine by me. Let's give it a try.
次はキャラクター
You
を
choose
選
your
択する
fighter. Alright, I think I will go with this macho guy. The dude looks like a pro wrestler. It starts to sound like it's a Street Fighter. Like. So he must be strong. Even though I'm fully aware that choosing your fighter solely because based on appearance is a rookie mistake.
うん
Yeah? There's a frown on her face. Should I not be him?
うん
Kinda.
ちょ
I
っと
wouldn't advise playing
あの
a
ね
grab heavy
初
fighter
心
as
者
a
に投
beginner.
げキャラはおすすめしないよ
Grab heavy, what?
万能タイプの主人公キャラにした方が
You go with
い
the
い
main
って思う
fighter.
の
He's more for an all-arounder. Oh, okay. I have no clue what did I grab heavy fighter or an all-rounder means, but I decided to follow your advice and switch characters. This guy sure doesn't look like much of a brother. His face is so slender and his hair is long as heck. Seems like he belongs in some rock and roll band. Is this really wise choice? That macho guy picked up first looks a hell of a lot stronger.
見た目なんて関係
Looks
ない
like
よ
meta. From a design
基本
standpoint,
的に
okay,
みんな
this is
強
supposed
さ
to
は
be
平等な
balanced
設定だか
to a
ら
certain extent. But as we know, like, that's still gonna be like pretty OP characters until they release the patch that will change some things here and there. Well, if you say so, I guess I will play a few rounds and see what he can do. Ah, Kyo.
Nani?
Yeah? Don't know what it means to go easy on someone. Did we at least land a shot on her? Not shot, I mean like a punch probably. That would be a more fitting word here, since we are playing the fighting game. Since she wanted me to learn by experience, I figured she would give me a bit of a time to figure out all the controls and whatnot. You killed my dude in like 10 seconds. She instantly dashed in on me. The second round began and pulverized me reluctantly. I didn't even have an opportunity to move. A fighter is now lying on the ground with the word KO displayed on the screen. Okay, that's some real learning experience there. I might be a complete beginner, but even I realized that the word KO mean. I have lost. She completely utterly stomped me. I'm a complete beginner who has never touched a game like this in his entire life. Don't you think going all out on round 1 is a little unfair?
本気
What? She's gonna be like, dude, why are you complaining? Like, you gotta play better. Like, I'm gonna hand your ass on the platter to you again. Like, I fully expect any words out of your mouth to be something to the effect of "What's going easy on you?" But instead, she says,
当たり前なの負けるのは嫌
"Of course, I would go all out. I'm playing to win." She has no chills when she plays these games. She says it with unruffled expression.
絶対に
I always play to
嫌
win. Seriously? Look, all I'm asking for is a little time to practice, you know. Just until I learn the basics.
いや
No. Just way too competitive.
たとえ練
I
習
don't
でも
ever want to
冗談で
lose.
もふざけていて
Not
も
when practicing,
それが何であろうとも
not when fooling around,
負けるのは
not
絶
when
対
playing
に
for fun, never.
嫌
Her tone is entirely the same, but is it just me or I hear eyes bloodshot right now? This is way too hardcore. I thought you said the point of this was to have fun,
勝てば
and
私は
nothing
とっ
is more
ても
fun than
楽しいの
winning. Why did I feel so insulted? Fine, be that way,
ユーマ
Yuma.
ダメだぞ怒っちゃ
I
ダ
know
メ
what
だ
you're
ぞ
thinking, but no. You're not allowed to get mad at her. I hear Shinko say, romantic voice in the back of my mind. You think I would get mad over a game? We will. Because that's how it usually works. I'm not mad, it's
た
it's
だ
just your attitude, like. Just? I'm ready now. I fully understand the situation. Basically, what this means is this is a declaration of war, huh? A small grin forms on my face. I'm ready to go. My competitive spirit has been ignited.
宣戦布告
A declaration of war? You probably don't know this skill, but we were playing this game for 10 years straight before, but we pretended to be a total newbie, just to point out what kind of player she is.
うん
Hmm? There's nothing I hate more than losing. Oh boy. I tightly grip the controller in my hands. Get ready, cause we are playing until I win. Yeah? Вот, you think I'm some naive idiot? The subtle provocation instantly lights a fire in me. I decide that I will not leave this room until I have won once. Just one game. How about to play dirty and just provoke her until she will start mashing the buttons herself and catch her on that. I had no motivation whatsoever at first, but now I feel giddy with excitement. I want to play. Why? After a few games, I gradually come to understand what this whole buffing represents. Hit your opponent with all sorts of moves, deplete that bar, and then you win this when it hits draw. Why can't I win? Because you're probably not landing anything from her. But that knowledge does nothing for me. I can send a cross fighter to the ground. Are you sure you're not using some kind of cheap trick on me?
言いがかり
Negative. One more time.
何度でも
We
いい
can play
な
again and again. However many times you want. I lose again. God damn it.
は
Ah,
あもう飽きちゃった
I'm tired of this. Ah,
弱すぎる
Yusaka,
お兄ちゃん
Oni-chan.
は弱すぎるよ
You're just so terrible.
いくら
Even
なん
by
で
the
もこ
beginning
れ
of
はひど
Thunder,
すぎる目も当
it's
てら
such
れ
a
ない
beautiful
くらい
sight
に
watching you
悲
struggle.
惨すぎるよ
My eyes can't take much more. You didn't have to be rude about it.
格闘ゲーム
You
は
can
もう
play
やめ
something
よう
else. No.
はいそ
Alright.
れじゃあ
So I have
私の
now
完
been
全勝利
cited as the
とい
winner
うこと
for
で大団円
many consecutive
それで
victories.
いい
Can we move on and play something different? I will give it up now. Probably way too much for that at this point already. What? Did you forget what I said earlier? I'm not letting you chicken out while you're still on a win streak. You're going till I win, damn it. In all honesty, when I first uttered that term, I merely meant it as a joke to liven things up. But I'm serious now. I'm not giving up after being handed defeat like your time and after time.
まるでダダっ子みたいだ
You're actually just like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum because things aren't going his way. And here Shinku goes. I pretend not to hear that. It's your usual reprimand. Look, can you at least go a little easy on me?
別にいいけど
But I like that we at least getting some comments from Shinku here and there because usually we can't talk with you in open because of the other sound. I guess I could. I will still win though. Chats before asking me a question.
手加減されて
Do
勝
you want
っ
to
て
win against someone?
嬉しいの?
Isn't trying. I can feel the beat in her gaze. As someone who never backs down from a challenge, this way I can just sit here and take that. One more time.
何度だって
You can keep going
いいよ
as many times as you want. Yet another loss. Fuck.
ね
Are
え
you
そろ
done
そろ
yet?
諦
I'm
めた
getting
ら
bored of this. I wanna
そ
play
し
a
て
different
別のゲ
game.
ームをしよう
One more time. Please stop looking at me with those pitiful eyes.
努力だけは認めてあげ
I
る
commend your effort
努
and
力賞
for it I will
商
support your
品
price.
は中華いい
The price will be would be a kiss. Would a kiss be alright? A kiss? Oh, she's going all out. And it's not even her out yet. Why? Why can't I win? And we don't even register who was like. This is just way to win, trying to get at least one win against her. What I'm doing wrong? There has to be some reason. Maybe it's the controller?
うん
That's my hat. Did you say something?
うんうん
No.
ただね
Hey, I'm done
格
playing
闘ゲームはもう
this
やめ
fighting
に
game,
して
so can you play this
今度はこ
computer
っち
game
の
with
パソ
me?
コンゲームを一緒に
I have a proposal.
お
Hmm?
何
What? Why don't we switch controllers? I play with yours, you play with mine, deal?
いいよ
Sure. We switch controllers.
これで満足
Happy now? Sure am.
もう一回
You wanna go one more round? You bet. I'm not. This time for sure. I lost again. Again. Seriously, why? If it's not the controller, then what? We need to switch hands. Because she has some superior hands. But we need to buy cheats. Because she's gonna be cheating. Ah. Why are you looking at me like that?
電気代の
This is a waste of electricity. Ah. Ah. I suppressed this Agent 3 by slamming my hat against the floor. Whoa. We set up raging. I was pretty close that last round, so wasn't it?
うん
Hmm?
今の
You think so? Yeah, I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of things.
そうなの
Really? You bet. I mean, I was this close to getting your fighters health bar to their own. That's when it hits me. Wait, was that on purpose? You're just going easy on me.
そう
Hmm? Should not send against widely at me.
真の完全勝
Completely
利っ
not
て
a
いうの
victory,
は
you
ね
see. Respecting your
相手の
opponent
プ
and
ライドま
mentally
でを根
destroying
こそ
any
ぎこっ
modicum
そ
of
り刈り
playground.
取ってこそ
They have.
意味があるのそれにちょっとは手加減してほしいって
You told me to go easy on you.
手
Didn't
加
you?
減したって
Agree to
十
because
分
I
勝
knew
て
you
る
would
の
still be able to
分か
win.
ったし
Yes, she's really smug about this. Like she's driving it the salt out of our wounds. Like when we already so raging in the salt. It seems that I fell for her bite. Oh yeah, that's how I like it. I'm getting so excited right now.
もう諦めたら
Have
ど
you
うだ
considered giving up?
と
I have been
確
counting
か
correctly.
次で30
You're
戦
coming
目
up
だ
on
ぞ
30 matches. I played here. Come on, Shinko. You know me. The phrase give up doesn't exist in my vocabulary. That's my hand. I would like to request a character change. Is that
い
okay?
いよ
Sure. I select the macho guy I chose initially. Yeah, this is more like it. My initial judgment was spot on. Soon as hell, this guy is gonna kick us some major ass. I just know it. The fighter who is playing, on the other hand, is a girl clad in a school uniform. There's no possible way my fighter, an older gentleman with the muscles, stepping out of his body will lose to such a dainty little girl. That's the fighting game logic you're dealing with here. Fuck this shit. We out here. Even after my character swap, I'm getting beat up. This is an absolute slaughter fest. Ah, what the hell? Why?
何なんだって。
Why what? It makes no goddamn sense. Why is this ripped muscle hat eating his ass handed to him by some little squirrel? Looks like she would break in two from a single punch.
ゲーム設定は基本的に全キャラ平等だって最初に言ったよ。それに現実は現実、ゲームはゲームなんだよ。
Did forget what I told you. All the characters are designed to be balanced strength-wise, so everyone has a chance. It's meant to reflect reality. Even considering that, the physics in this game are just plain ridiculous, in my opinion. Moving across the entire stage in mere seconds, shooting whatever the hell that was out of their palms, that's unscientific. The fighting in this game isn't real fighting, it's, you know what I mean?
ケチつけるところ
You're
がおかしい
complaining
よ。
about the silly things. Ah, I know that she's right, but but I need to win. Like, just way too pissed off at this point. I had no idea what losing to another person is one of these games that make you so frustrated. Damn it all. What am I overlooking? There has to be some sort of a route you should hunt, and I gotta find it. That's where I have to start. Is it the fighter I'm using? Is that why I can't win? You're not listening, she just told me there are no strong difference between the characters. She reveals smiling awkwardly next to me.
ねえお兄ちゃん
Hey, Oni-chan,
もうやめよう。
can we stop? The case is I have to be the pity, and it almost seems to me that it's getting worse with every round I lose.
今度はこっち。こ
Let's play this
っ
game
ちを
next.
しよ
We're not playing that game next. Which one?
う。うん。これ
Well,
は
it's
ね
a bit embarrassing
私
for
も
me
ちょ
to
っとドキ
describe.
ドキなんだけ
There
ど
is a blood
血
related
の
to
つ
little
ながった
sister and
妹
you.
と
Ayo. Oh, that's it. That's what I was missing. Put the splash from inside, strike my fists into my palm. You have the right, only basic principle. In the world of games, those are stronger than big buff dudes. That's how this world operates. So in that sense, I guess it isn't quite reality as we know it. I understand everything now.
え
Also, the smaller and the cuter she is, the stronger. Right, I have more than a few clones with that logic, but at least I have a fundamental grasp on it now.
あ
Man, how did it take me this long to notice? It explains literally everything. If explains nothing, just like you're tripping. You're tripping, my guy, like because you just kept losing over and over again. The solution that is a simple one. I will choose a girl character like you do. With that, we will be on equal footing. Through equal footing. I'm right, aren't I?
は
Huh? Look, I already told you to stop. You're staring at me like the most pitiable creature on the earth.
全キャラ平等だって言ったばかりなのに
I just told you,
そ
all
れ
the
に
the characters
格
have
闘
equal
ゲー
strength.
ムはもう飽きた
I'm
よ
not playing anymore. I'm done with this game. Come on, just one more round, please.
うーん
She is person who lives. Look, if you don't wanna play it anymore, just lose to me on pursuit. Oh my god, I'm really begging you to lose to us. It will, and we will be done.
負けな
I
い
don't lose. You stubborn thing. Resume playing. I can't believe for this. None of this makes any freaking sense. Our round account sits at a whooping 300. Jeez, like. You know when to quit, to call the quits, like. Not even once it luck I turned my way. I feel like I'm starting to doubt the truthfulness behind the appearance news luck altogether. It totally is non-existent for me. One more time, just one more time, Mikko.
へえ
Do I have to? Your face makes her version all too clear. Oh, don't be like that, Petty, please. Just one more time. One more round is all I'm asking for. This time for sure, I will attain victory. I can feel it in my veins.
あと一回って
Really?
さっきから
You
ずっ
have been
とあと
saying
一回あと一
one
回
more,
って
one more
そう
forever
言ってる
now.
けど
And you have never
全
once
然勝ってない
gotten
よ
close to beating me. Your progress
そ
sitting
の
at
兆しさえまるでなしなの
this tearing our hopes apart. Like, it will be different this time. I just know it. It will happen. I will make it happen.
もういい加減
Come
ね
on.
やめ
I
よ
don't
う
wanna
よ
play anymore. She breathes you. Yeah, it is. A sour loser, like, aren't we? Have you not noticed, Tani-chan?
お兄
It's
ちゃん
all
気
the
づいて
morning.
たもう朝
Wait,
なんだ
what?
よそう
I'm
さ
little
すがに
tired.
ちょっと疲れたよ
I checked the time via my cell phone. You're right. It's currently 6:30. And needless to say, not a PM. I can't believe it's already this late. I guess I should say this earlier. I pull open the curtains to the window. Oh, that's a lot of light. The rays of the morning sun breathe the life into the darkened room. It's morning, alright. It's so beautiful out too. Man, I can't believe I didn't notice. Ah! What is the matter?
朝
The
日
sunlight, she's a vampire.
朝日
It's so bright. What? The sunlight. Ah, the sunlight? It's a blinding here, apparently. Your eyes are flickering in irritation. Sorry. Does sunlight hurt you or something? I think it was the curtains.
がうん
Hmm,
やばい
really hurts. Oh, she's almost crying, like. She nods, touching her body.
溶けちゃう
I'm gonna melt. Uh-huh. Ah, you're so silly. Let out the laugh. I stretch out my back. Needless to say, I'm pretty damn tired. I said I would go till I won, but I guess we ran out of time, huh? I decided that I didn't even get a single victory, but you know what? I had a lot of fun regardless.
楽しかった
You did? Yeah, I was so absorbed in the game, I completely lost track of time. I not. It was fun, but I'm more frustrated than anything. That's the nature of competitive games for you, my guy. And you just opened the Pandora box, like, with this gaming session with Sekai.
それじゃあ
Wanna
ま
play
た
again
いつか
sometime?
勝負する
You bet. But I be warned, I'll beat you next time. I will finally clinch your victory and force you to admit I'm better than you. So, on that note, I would like to make a little request. Feel free to say no if you don't want to though. So like just how much further you went than me, like? Are you on chapter 9 already, like? Oh.
うん
Hmm? Could you let me borrow that game for a bit? I will practice and I get good enough, so you'll at least be able to have fun fighting against me next time.
私が楽しめるように
You want me to get good, so I will have fun? Yeah, sort of. I mean, this frustration really sucks. So you did go to like to chapter 9. But I think it's fine, like you can just play the Hollow Knight tomorrow if you don't mind waiting for me. And then I will just catch up with you and we can go to the chapter 9 together in on a Wednesday. Yeah, sort of. I mean, this presentation really sucks, so well, I need to train if I want things to go better next time.
ありがとう
Thanks. I can't blame you for like speedrunning Yusia because like that shit was quite a torture to read. I mean, Tears Out specifically, it was one hell of an experience. Thanks. She smiled softly before going and unplugging the game console from the TV.
はいどうぞ
Here you go. Sweet. Thanks. Upon taking it from here, I find myself a little surprised. It's quite a heavy. Man, that would be chaotic. Like, maybe I will stream for you someday, like. Upon taking them from here, I find myself a little surprised. It's quite a heavy. But I would probably suck a big time if I decide to stream it. It will also let you borrow this stuff. She then begins to pile games, case after game case, on top of the console.
いっぱいいっぱい楽しんでね
Have lots and lots of fun. You just need to avoid the fighting games. Because we just have lots and lots of fun, like my bad. What's what is this one? One of the games boxes in particular catches my attention. To be honest, I have never thought about this, like going outside of like the visual novels and seeing some other games. The case is slightly different than the others.
パソコンゲーム
It's a computer game. Is it a Nuki game? Like, the one she was raising before? Oh, really now? You can play games on the computer though? Ah, that's cool. You mean like, to me to play it on Steam, like, well, you will be going through the game at the same time, like, if I'm getting this right, like. Why am I totally surprised that you can play the games on computer, like? I never knew. The modern world truly is fascinating.
できるよ。
You sure can.
むしろそれがパソコンの真骨頂
In
な
fact,
の。
games are what our computers are truly made for. I mean, I can see it being quite a fun. And you can like pop up and see like on the screen and see just how bad at this type of game sometimes I get like. I'm not so sure about that. Smiling a bit humorously. I pick up the game keys in the question with one hand. Using the other to support the console. The case is kinda bigger than this console games ones. A bit curious, I flip it over to check the back side. Dang, Cheryl. She looks pretty cute here. And it kinda looks different from her sprite. I scream out in spite of myself. The game console along with all the games cases she gave me ended up being flung away in the process.
おっと危ない。
Wow, damn, that was close. Thankfully, Cube nimbly catches all of them.
壊れたら
You
どう
almost
する
broke
の？
that, you know? Sorry, but that doesn't matter.
何がそうじゃなくて？
Why not? Well, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that as in I didn't care if it broke. I'm really sorry I almost broke your stuff, but my problem right now is this thing right here. I point my fingers at the printing box, which is currently at Kyo's hands. What the hell is that game?
パソコンゲーム。
A computer game? As nonchalant as can be. The backside though. There are mosaics, mosaics everywhere.
モザイク。
Yes, mosaics.
それは大人の遠
The
慮とささやか
manifestation
な
of
道徳心が
societal
懸念したもの。
prudishness and modesty. I have no clue what you're talking about.
これはね。
This game is about
実前
a
に
boy
恋を
whose
しちゃったとある真
only
面目なだ
positive
けが
trait
取り
is
柄の
his
兄ちゃん
willingness to
だ
work
ね。
hard and just so happens to fall in love with his blood-related little sister. She's really into the whole brother sister stuff. What?
社会的通
The big
念や
brother works
固定概念にとらわれた両
tirelessly
親
to
が
make
決死
their
にも
months
負けずに
all together by becoming discern a position for their
自分の
bigoted
恋路を
parents
貫き通そうとする
who blindly believe in outdated social norms. This is really loves your big brother. It's a wonderful game. Which game is that like? Usually they just treat it like it's not a big deal. And we never have parents oppose them like. The society oppose them.
泣けるよ
You'll be moved to tears. She gives me a thumbs up to reinforce the point. I mean, yeah, like usually they tease you with the stuff, but like it always ends with the whimper of having a sibling turn out to be like not blood related. I'll be moved to tears. Yeah, with some brother-sister incest story move me to tears.
でもね
But in accordance with societal prudishness and modesty, it has to censor certain things.
いろいろと隠蔽しないこと
And
に
if it
は
didn't, it would be totally unfit for public release, unfortunately.
そんな代物なの
It's like they're talking about Steam. I wonder how long Iraseka Steam release was like. Was it a couple of hours at least? Or it only it only lasts like 15 minutes before it cuts off. Because otherwise the game wouldn't get into the Steam. What the hell? I sent some very inappropriate things going on in this psychiat pictures on the back. I actually feel like the minister in charge of education and whatever would have a thing or two to say about this game.
そのような
In
香
case
水
about
臭い
that,
組織
stupid
は
brainwashed
壊滅して
ministry.
しまえばいいの
I hope they burn to ashes. More importantly, why do you, a girl, own a game like this? It's an absolute mystery to me, honestly. And above that, she wants me to borrow it. It's beyond my comprehension. What are you playing it? I simply don't get it. Also, this means my eyes weren't deceiving me when I first entered her room. What I saw going on in that image was exactly what I thought it was. Please don't show me the image right now, like, please. I don't have Shinobu around, like, this time to deal with this. Okay, why do you have to do this to your poor brother? I trusted you.
感想
The experience.
感想なの
I want you to experience it for yourself. What?
自分が好きなものって誰かと好
When
き
you
を
love
共有
something,
したいって
you want to share it with the
思わない？
others and let them experience it. Have you never felt that way? I see the point that she's trying to make, but to be honest, I'm really freaked out. Maybe she should have let us play family-friendly version first, because this one is too hardcore for impressionable mind. Like,
かわいい
oh, how cute, huh?
これくらいで真っ赤に
You're
なって
blushing over this. It's too precious. Look, I don't need this game. You can have it back.
そうなの
Are you sure you don't want it? I am. I don't even have a computer anyway.
ノートパソコンでいいなら
I
貸す
can
よ
let you borrow my laptop. I will pass. My thanks for the offer.
今ちょっと迷っただろ
Don't know why, but it kinda reminded me of Raimo for some reason. You consider it for a second, didn't you? Don't lie. What? I did not.
エッチなの 嫌いなんだ。
I had anything and everything perverted. Stop, I didn't consider it, I swear.
何か
What, She looks at me, I tilted in a puzzle.
何が誤解
What didn't you consider? Yeah, it's nothing. I was just so shocked by that game that I kinda started talking to myself.
お兄ちゃん
You're so adorable, Onichan.
本当に可
Your
愛い
face is as red as
バカ
tomato.
だよ
Hush, you. Stop teasing me. Anyhow, she once again asked me the console and the games that I'm going to borrow. I think it's about time to make the prediction. Do you think it will turn out to be that be your actual brother in her out? All of this talk about the older brother was for naught, and it's someone else. Needless to say, the computer game was not among them. She can't call it a wonderful and at least please let it be not wonderful every day. not Subahime. And it's say it will move me to tears, but quite honestly, I just don't feel comfortable borrowing a pornographic game from a girl. Alright, I guess we are done here, because that one sure won't move him to tears. I leave the room without a delay. I also wonder about this. But they kind of sound like just like the piece of our imagination. Like I know that some girls like really into some heavy stuff, but like but not necessarily into the area, like. So I just pulled an all-nighter playing a video game. It makes me question what I'm doing with my life. I can say I feel proud of it, but well, it was fun nonetheless, so I have no regrets. That's a character development we get in there.
早く帰って日
Time
記
to
を書か
hurry
な
on
くちゃだろ
home and fill your diary entry. Alright, I forgot about that.
眠ってしまったら今日が明日になっちゃうんだ。
This
私たち
rule
のル
has
ール
that
では
today becomes tomorrow when you go to sleep. At
本
least we
当は
were,
日記を書
we
か
were
ない
able
ま
to
ま
admit
深夜0時を過ぎてしまう
our
のも
defeat in that game.
私は怖いんだが
Though to be perfectly honest, I'm a bit afraid of what might happen if you don't write your entry before midnight.
ともかく寝不足がたたって
If you were to
うっ
accidentally
かり
fall
眠っ
asleep
てしまって
due to sleep
もしも
deprivation,
昔
and
みたいに
then there's a mod
今日ま
chance
での記憶がリセット
your memory is set
なんて
upon
ことになった
waking up like how it used to happen in the past. I can tell she's worried from her voice.
だから寝る前に日記を書か
That's
な
why
い
you
と
have to write your entry.
今はもう昔ほどのことはないかもしれないけれど
Things might not even
それで
revert
も
to
私は心配な
how
んだ
they
よ
were back then. But I'm still worried about what could potentially happen. I wonder if it's gonna happen at some point, like our memory straight up reversing, like and us starting in the blank state again. I see your point, but honestly, I think everything will be alright.
どうしてそう言い切れる？
I'm starting to think that it's exactly what could happen in the end of this game, and that's how we're gonna be heading into the sequel. That makes you so sure. I'm up all the time during school, but memories never reset after that, do they? So I'll be alright. I briefly ponder whether to make a trip back to my apartment first and write my diary entry, or to just head straight to school. Well, before I head out of this place, might as well check the manager's office one more time. Man, this room is such a mess. I carefully move aside some of the junk scattered on the floor and create a place for me to stand. With his permission, I would love to get this room nice and tidy. Admittedly, it wouldn't be any easy task. I can even tell what this is rubbish and what's important. So definitely have problems figuring out what to trash. Well, the point being, all he needs to ask is ask, and I will gladly clean this room at a moment's notice. But suppress that desire for now. Yeah, because that's not what we are here for today. Gotta check when I came here to check. I walk up to the cabinet and run my eyes over each and every one of the drawers individually. That's when I notice something. One of the drawers is shaking and rattling around. Did we just got a letter delivered to us, like? Drawer number 8. If I remember correctly, this drawer corresponds to the town Ren and Haku live in, the Merchant town. The letter rack in that town is tightly connected to this drawer.
何か問題か？
You think that's something, that's some sort of a problem? Could be. But as I have my fingers on the door, about to open.
何の音？
What's that sound? I perceive a voice coming from behind me. Startled, I shout out a "Wow!" and spin around. Kyo?
私、
It's me. You almost made me jump out of my skin. What are you doing here? For a moment, I thought my heart has stopped beating.
だって
You didn't say
まださ
goodbye
よ
to
な
me.
らを言ってないから。
So that's why she came here. Yeah, sure, man. Like, and thanks for dropping by. I also wish you good night and see you tomorrow as well. Huh? You wanted me to say goodbye to you?
そう、さよなら。
Uh-huh. Your notes, this is rather weird.
遊びの時間
So
はまだ
playtime
終わ
wasn't
って
over
な
yet,
くて、
which is why I figured you wanted me to come
つ
alone.
いてこいってことなのかと思って。
And what? What kind of a logic does that follow? So, have you been behind me ever since I left your room?
そう、
Yep, I didn't notice. She must have concealed her presence well.
大丈夫？
Are you okay? She's gotta be me, because like... I just keep getting people startled, like... if I don't say anything when walking up to them. Why do you ask?
お兄ちゃん、
You have been
シンクが
talking to
どうと
yourself
かって
this whole
ず
time.
っと一人でブツブツ言
Something
ってた
about
け
Shinku
ど。
and this and that. Huh?
ねえ、本当に大丈夫？
Are you really
頭
okay?
とか。
Is your head alright? The way in your eyes is genuine.
ゲームやりすぎた？ゲームの？
Did you play the game too long? Do you have a game brain now? The game brain, like, what is that? Yeah, no. I'm okay, but thanks for asking.
ね
Hey,
え、手紙が来てる
a
よ。
letter came in. She points toward the cabinet. Yeah, looks like one has. That's the first letter since Sugar-san entrusted the cabinet to me.
それはお兄ちゃんたちの
Is
お
it for
客
you
さん？
or for him?
それとも
It's
しぐ
probably...
れのお客さん？
Okay, that's a good question from him. It might be actually for us, like... no clue. No way to know for certain until I check what the letter says, but I know that the drawer number 8 connects to a town Sugar-san frequently visits, so it's most likely his, but if he frequently visits that town, like, what's the point of sending the letter here, like? They probably could have just said that to him, like, instead of sending the letter all the way here. I think it got to be for us. Saying that, I opened the steel cluttering drawer. Inside is a letter folded four ways.
なんて書いてある？
What does it say? Give me a second to read it. I quickly skim over the unfolded letter. Oh, it's emergency request.
どうした？どういった内容だったんだ？
Thanks, so now we have an emergency to deal with. What is it? What did the letter say? Shinku draws her face toward the letter and peers down at it. And disappeared. How did this happen? I hope she's alright.
レン、
And
という
she's
のは
the
あの
small
子だな。
child, isn't she?
占い師の娘だ。
Answer who is not.
あの子が迷子云々というのは
I call her
以
becoming
前にもあっ
lost
たよ
once
うに思う
before.
けど、
Is it a different
そういう
situation
のとは
this
ま
time
た違う
around?
のか。
I have no way to know. Haku seems to have sent a letter, so I will have to ask you to clarify when I get there.
なんて書いてあったの？
So what did it say? Well, I passed the letter to Kyo, who just like Shinku, was leaning in to see. This letter is without a doubt intended for Shigure-san. So it's not for us after all. She wants his assistance with finding her lost child, Ryan. But, unless we, know how to contact Shigure-san quick, we just simply don't have the time for that, like... Like, who knows what could happen to Ryan while we try to find any way to contact Shigure. So probably the best option is just to go there by ourselves and try to search for an until she really gets into some real trouble. This isn't within the scope of my and Susan's work. Still, Shigure-san is absent. That's the present situation. I contemplate what to do. The choices I have available to me are... Well, I have no way to directly contact Shigure-san at the moment. So we have to go there ourselves, like. It still would be better instead of just sitting in our ass here. However, I want to believe that he accounted for the possibility of something like this happening when he left and put me in charge of the cabinet.
多分
I think
あの
he
管理
has
人は
placed
お
his
前を
trust in
信
you.
頼してるんだろうと思うよ。
You think so?
さすがに細かい内容
Well,
まで想
naturally,
定してい
I
たか
highly
どうか
doubt
はわから
that
ない
he
けれど、
accounted for each and every specific possibility that could occur.
それでもたとえどういった
But the
問題
point
が
is,
起き
he
たとし
believes
ても
that
ユ
we
ーマだったら
possess
どうにか
the
して切り抜
ability
けて
to
くれ
deal
る
with
って
any potential problem
思っ
that
てるんじゃない
arises,
かな。
no matter what it may be. So essentially, what this means is that I'm going to have to solve the issue in Shigura-san's absence.
ね
Hey,
え、ちょっと
hello. I'm like out of my thoughts by light jostling. What is it?
この子を探
All you
せば
have to do is look for this
Yeah.
for this lost girl. Huh?
この手紙に書いてある
Find
名
you
前の
whose
子
name
を
is on the letter
探
is
せばいいの？
what you have to do. She points to the section on the paper where the name Ren is inscribed with the ink.
これって
Is that what
そういう
they're
お願い？
asking you to do? Yeah, pretty much. I guess that's what it boils down to. I start to collect my thoughts. Does you have any handy power that like could help us to deal with this emergency we have right now? I don't know what I can do, if anything, but for the time being, I will go talk to Hako. Unfortunately, I don't possess the power to find people like Shigure-san does. Still, I have received the request for help. I can sit here and twiddle my thumbs. I decide to head to the merchant town, in Shigure-san's stead.
うん、
Kyo is still staring fixedly at the letter. I'm gonna get going then.
迷子を探しに
Look for the lost girl? Yeah. I walk towards the door with a hastened steps. I shouldn't be gone too terribly long. But if I'm not packed by dinner, would you feel comfortable ordering a takeout? As for the money, yeah, just ask Susan and she will pay.
あ
Kyo?
ん
Can you tell the others for me?
うん
Hmm? She nods.
オッケー
Okay, okay. Alright, thanks. I'll see you later.
うん
Mm,
頑張って
good luck. Thanks. Well, at least we have someone here to tell others where we went to, like. Instead of just us simply disappearing without any trace. After Kyo drowsily waves goodbye to me, I heard I head for the basement. And we have a nice addition here. Man, it's already getting dark out. This isn't good. Upon looking up to the sky, I see tinges of indigo.
急げ
Quickly,
暗くなるま
if we
でに
don't
見つ
find
け
her
ないと
before nightfall,
こっちも
we
道
could
に迷っ
potentially
てしまうかもし
wind
れ
up
ない
lost ourselves. Yeah. I still hope that nothing major happened to Ren. Like, they live on the grove of trees rustle softly as the wind passes through the mountainside. I know how she got lost way out here, but I can only imagine how distressed she must feel right now. Just wait, Ren. I'll find you soon. I think back to what led me to this point. After arriving in the merchant town, via the basement, I found Haku and asked her to explain what was going on.
そうですか
So that's the
管理
manager.
人さん
The
は
manager is
留
currently
守
on
な
a
ん
leave.
ですか
The expression clouded over but she nonetheless proceeds to explain everything that happened, step by step. Apparently today is Anne's birthday, which I'd been informed of some time ago. The town had been busy since yesterday. Apparently they were planning to hold a festival in celebration. It's a custom in this town's society. Whenever a child under a certain age has a birthday, a festival is held. Sugar-san once told me that the townsfolk here are very fond of festivals. I hope it's not one of those festivals that are connected to the god of this universe. Because that would be just like asking for the trouble. Like. So, anyhow, the townspeople were busy with last-minute preparations for the festival to be held today when I'm ashamed to admit this, but and I got into a bit of a fight this morning. You did? Yes, she said she wanted a new yukata to wear this year. Since otherwise she would have to wear the one she wore last year. But the outfit was still in a good shape. Had no tears and stains, so I saw no need to specifically buy a new one. I knew she wanted something new and fancy, but I wanted her to at least be with for this year. I guess you could say I wanted her to value her belongings more. The reason behind their fight was quite different. Hardly anything worth rising a fuss over. Subsequently, Anne stormed out of the house in a fit of rage. A common happening with the kids. But if it was just a temper tantrum from her end, like she already would be back, like, and everything would be nice and dandy, but like she's not back. Something definitely off. People here are much like humans. In that regard, human kids do exact same. Although I would prefer if she was just like hiding away and just feeling I mean, just been still pissed off at your mother. The people here are much like humans. Not bad. But the problem lies with the fact that Ren hasn't returned home since, and it has been quite a while. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's and it sounds quite alarming that like so much time passed and it's almost the end of the day we started to search for her, like. Which is quite a telltale that something is really off with this. As I was mentioning, is the direction Ren had run off to. Apparently, one of other kids in this town, who happens to be a friend of Ren, noted that she saw her heading off toward the mountains. I just hope we're not getting her whisked away by the god. Like, I just know she got lost. She got lost somewhere out there. Hako had to fight back her tears as she told me all this. To make matters worse, there is a bit of extremely ferocious mountain wolves that live in that area. Mountain wolves? Yes, it's also currently hunting season for the red ones. He will stock up on food in preparation for the coming winter. Oh crap, but that sounds quite dangerous, like, no matter if you're a child or not. And especially if you're a child. She looked off in the distance over the mountains, covered in full colored vegetation. I had all the information I needed at that point. What had to be done was simple. We need to find her, like. We have to find Anna as soon as possible. I'm currently trekking the mountain trail as it gets dimmer and dimmer out. This is no time to be celebrating a birthday or holding a festival. We just need to keep her alive, like. What festival, like? What a birthday celebration, like. Without the person that supposed to celebrate their birthday. Because if we won't hurry, like, we might hold a funeral, like. Every single one of townsfolk is out searching for Anne, leaving no stone unturned. But at least we have, like, townsfolk helping us. It's already gotten fairly dark out. Kinda wish I brought a flashlight with me now. I'll have to watch my footing closely.
例の山犬は夜行性
Townspeople
だ
are
って
sad that this
町の連
mountain
中は言って
wolves
たな。
nocturnal creatures, right? Yeah. So we have to find Ren, but there is still light in the sky. We have already been screening the mountains for hours now. Time differs in the parallel worlds in a variety of ways. If we use our world's time as a basis, it ranges from worlds simply having different daytime hours. Something like time lag, essentially. The worlds where the rate of time flow itself is different. As regard to the latter, there aren't few and far between. That the majority. Merchant Town, however, is one of the worlds in which they flows in the exact same rate. Though there is a time lag of roughly 6 hours. Accordingly, after here at around noon time. By now the sun is already starting to set. Yet we still haven't found Ren. No any clues whatsoever. It doesn't add up. Surely a kid her age wouldn't be able to venture that far alone.
この山は意外と深いみたいだ。
Just what the hell has
これは
happened to her, like?
今日中に見つかるかどうか。
Did she really get taken by the god, like? I hope she didn't. The mountain area extends quite a deep. It is said I have to doubt that we will even be able to find her within the day. We'll find her, I guarantee you. I won't rest until we have. However, time keeps marching on ruthlessly. The sky continually loses more of its color. Yet our progress still sits at a standstill. I haven't even found footprints. I must begin to wonder if we have been aimlessly searching in the circles this entire time. The moment I stop to catch my breath, I gaze up at the sky and see that stars are already out.
夜が近いな。
Night is quickly approaching. Serving the surrounding area, I spot a flickering light given off by the torches held by the townspeople searching for Anne. You gotta hurry. I trip forward on the mountain trail as hit by a nagging impatience. Wait, I just heard a howling noise. Oh crap, like, that's the wolves.
おい、
Hey,
今の声。
you heard that, didn't
まさか。
you? Could it be that what I think it is? Don't say it, I know. I don't know where they came from. Are those owls with the howls of wild animals? I can feel the fear and trepidation slowly taking root within me.
おい
Yuma,
ユーマ
I hear something.
何か聞こえるぞ
Huh? I can hear the townspeople in my vicinity, walking along with the torches held aloft, discussing what were the course of reaction to take. We'll only invite more disaster, they said. The spells will kill us too if we stay out here. Would it be best to head back to the town and resume the search come morning? No, wait a second. Please tell me I didn't hear that. The city is just going to give up?
違う
No,
諦めると
Yuma.
かいう
You're
話じゃ
speaking
ない
sensibly.
一旦引
I
く
really
だけ
want
だ
to put
あいつらの言う
the
こと
search
は
effort
正
on
しい
the
よ
halt. By no means giving up. But still.
こっちまで迷ったら元も子もないだろ
I mean, I get like where he's coming from, like we are losing precious time. Although if we're still gonna continue the search, we are putting ourselves in the danger as well. Getting ourselves lost out here would only worsen the situation tenfold. Still, Shinku, we'll be living then all alone in the mountains overnight. There's no way we can do that, especially not when those mountain wolves are on the prowl.
ユーマ
Yuma,
その気持ちも正しいと私は思うよ
but please, use your
だけど
heart,
無理はしちゃダメだ
What can you possibly
こんな
accomplish
真っ
in
暗で
pitchy
何ができる
darkness? You can't afford
ここは戻ろう
to stay out here
明
any
日また探
longer.
せばいい
Let's go back and try again tomorrow. I haven't given up. I'm not going to postpone the search until the morning either. I'm really desperate. Still, the townspeople Shinku are right to extent. They're right, but like at the same time, they're only. It's all depends on the perspective you like think from. Finding her during nighttime will be difficult. Being obstinate and insisting that the search be prolonged serves no point. I'll be getting my priorities mixed up. God damn it. A slight feeling of resignation has wormed its way inside of me. I really hate to admit this. I clench my fists. Shigura-san, I just don't think I'm capable of doing your job. But before those words can escape my mouth, flutter, water. Oh, are we gonna have Sugar come back and save the day? Like, I hope that's the case because we're really out of the options now. A certain something flickers before my eyes. That's the pale light it radiates ever so slightly illuminates the dark of the night. Don't tell me that cycling belongs to Shiguro-san? Luminescent butterfly appeared out of nowhere. It slowly moves out in the air, flittering and fluttering. What is it doing here? I don't understand why or how, but it is without a shadow of a doubt real. Like, I really like this music type playing right now. It's really setting the mood. Like, it shows just how heavy the situation is we're dealing with right now. Like, continues to flutter about with improper movements. I say it entranced. With its motion, the butterfly-shaped cyclone provides light to the surroundings.
おいユーマ
Hey, human. Or we're just hallucinating.
まさかなっ
I
て
honestly
思うん
doubt
だけ
it,
ど
but Wouldn't
こ
we
の
want
式は
that?
何かを探しているんじゃないのか。
Ah, never mind. Yeah. It is actually Cyclin. The Cyclin is searching for something, would you? Shunko points at the Cyclin steadily and totally, but steadily, steadily, advancing deeper into the mountain trail.
もしかして
Maybe it's searching
こ
for
いつが探し
the
てる
same
のは
thing that we are.
私たちと一緒なんじゃ。後を追いかけよう。
It's our last day of
最後の望みだ。
we should follow.
もしかしたら
follow
あの子の居場所がわかるかもしれないぞ。
to Rand's location. Right. Still, no matter how you slice it, this makes no sense whatsoever. What would Shigura-san's Cyclin be doing here?
そんなことは今はいい
It
か
doesn't
ら
matter right now.
あいつの後を追い
We
か
have
け
to
るんだ。
push at this spots
今
aside
はそれしかない
and
んだ。見失うぞ。
follow. The device will lose sight of it. Cyclin flutters shakily and to and fro, seeming to assess where it needs to go next. Find myself going again. Is it really searching for Anne? We have no evidence at all that suggests that it is. As it looks a bit different from Cyclin's sugars and Kachura's. The shape is kind of deformed.
どこまで歩くんだ。もう結構歩いてるけど。
Wait. Is it Cyclin from someone else? I remember them mentioning before that he's not only one who can use this Cyclins like. It's pretty much everyone from his family that's capable of using them for that. Like, how long do you want to follow it? You have already walked quite some distance. Just a teensy tiny bit longer. After roughly 30 minutes of following it, a sudden gust of wind blows by. The install asphalt this way. Ah. And it just dissipated. And as if affected by that wind, the butterfly freaks out and disappears. Please no. Come on, don't do this to us. Don't disappear on us now. Yeah, once again left stranded in the darkness. The sole source of a light we have to guide us in this faint bluish white light from the moon. Thankfully, I can make out the ground below me, just barely, but our one clue to find Ren is now gone. So, do we give up now? What? I'm afraid it's too late to give up at this point. Like, from the looks of it, we might be lost ourselves now. Like,
おい、ユマこっちだ。
Yuma, come here, quick. Huh? She points towards an area slightly removed from the mountain trail and I'm standing on.
あの子がいるぞ。
I found her. Where? I show her to where Shinku stands.
ここだここ。
She's right here. There was a tiny ravine in the soil there, possibly carved out as a result of a landslide or some heavy rain. And lying in the very bottom, sure enough, is Ren.
大丈夫。
Everything is
生
alright.
きてるみたい
She's
だ。
still breathing. She definitely didn't. Definitely wasn't looking that like. So at least that's some relief there. Yeah, the massive wave of relief that overcomes me washes away all the tension in my body. Thank goodness we found her. I climbed down to her side, watching my steps. Are you alright, Ren? Did she with her uncle or something? With a tiny groan, she opens her eyes, so it's because we interrupted her sleep. Like, Oni-chan,
お兄ち
can you move?
ゃん、足が
Ah,
足が痛いの。
So it's the former. I like cars. What I can imagine happened was is that she was running away from these wolves and she probably ended up tripping over something and hurt her leg as the result. Yeah, tears well up in her eyes.
あそこの道か
I
ら
was
落ち
walking
ちゃ
on
っ
the
て。
trail and then I fell. Oh, that must have really hurt. Sorry it took us so long to come and find you. Kick.
左足を骨
It's
折して
upon
る
a
みたい
fracture
だ。
in her left leg.
それ以外は特に目立った
Apart
怪
from
我はないみ
that,
たいだ
there's
な。
don't seem to be any other injuries. Phew. Thank goodness it isn't anything more serious. Shinku,
わかってる。
I know.
こ
In the
の場合
symptoms,
は
well, there is no getting
ま
around
あ
it.
仕方ないよ
You'll
な。
have to use my power.
力を使うのも。
The scent of a disinfectant pervades the surrounding air as Shinku's magic activates. Hence, leg is thus healed. What? Your eyes flicker in surprise.
どうして
What happened?
痛
The
く
leg doesn't hurt
なく
anymore.
なっちゃった。
The magic has happened. Ready to head home? I was an apple on my back, turned around and started climbing the ravine. Remember was away sick.
お母さん。
Yeah. I'm really glad those mountain wolves didn't find you, though. I was worried about just about sweating.
う
They did. She puts strength into her tiny arms and squeezes my neck. And
襲われたよ。
the wolves did come after me. What?
夜になったら
Once it got
た
dark,
くさ
a
ん
whole
たく
bunch
さ
of
ん
them
私を
started
食べにやってき
surrounding
た
me.
の。
I thought for sure I
もう
was
少しで
gonna
食べ
get
られち
eaten.
ゃうかと思ったよ。
Really?
うん。
Uh-huh. I
私
couldn't run away because
足
my
を
leg
怪
hurt.
我しちゃったから逃げられなくって。
So, how did she get away from them? From them then?
でもね、
But it was
おじ
okay.
さん
The
が
old
助
man
けてくれ
came
た
and
から。
saved me. The old man? Like, what old man? He told me
おじ
to
さん、
come
私
save
が
me
悲
again when
しい
I'm in
時
trouble
は
and
また助けに来てくれるってそう言って
hey Ryan, where's this old man? What did he mean by that? Begin to hear calm breaths coming from behind me indicated that my question fell on a deaf ears.
眠ったみたいだ。
The reef must have hit you and
安心したんだ
caused
ろ
you to
う。
fall asleep. Wait, Yuma, look around you.
ユーマ、
Hmm? I surveyed the
周りを
surrounding
見てみる。
area only to find dead animals. Apparently scattered around the vicinity of the ravine. Carcasses of animals that appear to be the mountain wolves were warned of. Not just one or two. An accurate count would probably be around a dozen or more. The whole bodies are horribly mangled. Whoever or whatever did this basically slaughtered the wolves. By the looks of it, they seem to have been used by some sort of a sharp blade.
私たちが来る前に誰かがここで山犬の群れ
Seems
から
like
レオを
this
守った
old
のか
man
もしれない
wasn't
な。
playing around. If it was him. Perhaps someone arrived before us and protected her from the wolf pack? Sure, but who could it possibly have been?
さあ、誰だろ
Good
う。
question. The likeliest
あ
actor
えて
could
言
have
え
been
ば
that old man
おじさんだろう。
and mentioned. Yeah, but we don't know anything about him.
ともかく
Well,
こ
who
の子は
cares?
無事だったんだ。
The girl is
今は
safe.
それでいいじゃ
We
ない
can worry
か。
about those questions later. Soon thereafter, we regrouped with the townspeople who had been searching for Anne. All of them heaved the sigh of relief and we descended back down the mountain in high speed. Anne, okay, dear. Aku immediately rushes over upon our return, lifting Ren into her arms and checking her all over for the bruises.
うん、よ
Uh huh.
かった。
Oh,
本当に。
thank goodness you're alright. She closes her eyelids to stop the tears from spilling out.
レンが無事に帰
I'm
って
so
き
glad
て
to
くれ
have
て
you back
嬉
with
しいよ。
me.
お母さん。
Mom,
だけどレン、
Nadia, did you
皆様に
apologize
こ
to
んな迷
all
惑
these
かけ
people
て
who searched
ちゃんとごめんなさい。
so long and hard for you? Nah, don't worry about it. I'm just glad that the kid is alright. Townspeople all smile in unison. She's back, so let's get this festival started. Making May and partying is the best remedy for a stressful day. Not everything has been fully settled just yet, so it's at a good enough point. Feeling contented and relieved, I decided to return to the dorm. Oh,
ユーマ
Yuma? I'm so tired. Searching the mountain for hours on the end, after all, an all-nighter that was too much for me. But yeah, even if I'm still far from satisfied with the job I did as a Shiguro-san's replacement, I'm glad I was at least able to help in some way. I hate to admit it, but we did quite well, so... Like really, we did more than enough. We found Ren and managed to bring her safely to the home. I had to admit it, but that random butterfly that appeared out of nowhere was the real star of the show.
ユーマ
Yuma, look at that.
あれを見ろ
Hmm? And that's a firework. I turn around and see a bright display of sparks and colors lighting up the night sky. The mark at the start of Ryan's birthday celebration. And there is another transition. And we are back to the dorm. Cool. After returning to the dorm, I visit the manager's office to check on the things and find Kyo sleeping inside. Oh, she was waiting for us all the time here. Hunched over the Shiguro-san's desk. You will catch a cold if you sleep out here, Kyo. Well, fine. Pardon me for doing this. I lift her petite body up into my arms and walk out the room. Okay, so where do I put her? Where's her butt at? Oh, yes, that's it. When I first met her, she was sleeping in the closet for some odd reason. But there is also proper bedding near the TV. I briefly weighed the options in my mind before settling on the latter. Honest to goodness, I have no clue why she was sleeping in a place as a Grantas at the closet back then. Maybe she doesn't like an open space, an open spaces like, and or maybe she has some trauma attached to that. Or maybe there are like some really water reason for that. But she really appears to be tired right now. So I want her to be able to get some good comfortable sleep. Watching her softly breathe in and out, wipe the sweat that's accumulated on her forehead. She must have not been having a very pleasant slumber. Maybe it's all the exhaustion from the staying all night. Or maybe it's something else. Oh well, no need to brood over it. Thanks, Kyo. You did great. Now get yourself some rest. I turn around. I'm back facing her, intending to leave the room, but then... Huh? I feel a tug on my shirt and spin back around. Kyo, did you wake up? She wraps her eyes back and forth, then asks,
見つかった。
Did you find her? Hmm?
迷子。
The girl that I got lost, did you find her? Oh yeah, we did.
そう、
That's a good.
よかった。
She was in the mountains. Hmm? Yeah, deep in the mountains. Apparently, some stuff happened to her.
そうなんだ。
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I was only able to find her because I had a little helper to guide me.
うん。
Mm-hmm. It disappeared before we got there, but still, I went to old to that helper that I found here.
そう、
Oh.
消えちゃったんだ。途中で。
Wait. It was yours, butterfly? Oh, so it didn't make it all the way? Yeah, but it still fulfilled its duty. Even though it disappeared, I only found the missing girl because of its guidance.
うん。
She closes your eyes and takes I guess a breath. Is Sugar her older brother like? But I'll go back to sleep now.
うん。
Alright. I pulled the blanket over here. I better head back to my apartment and at least they might be there. You get some much needed sleep.
日記を書いてから
After
ね。
write your diary and of course. Yeah, right. I almost forgot. I will go to sleep after taking care of stuff. The merchant town is already well into the night, so but here it's only early evening. The perfect time to sleep. I'm quite eager to leave for the room and do just that, but first I'm pure.
なに？
Uh-huh. I can't go home if you don't let her off my shirt.
うーん。
Shigashindi, let's go.
うーん。
She rolls around, turning her back toward me. Hey, Kyo.
なに？
What? Thanks. You really saved the day today.
うん。
She wiggles and crawls under her blanket.
もう寝るから。
It's night time. And she's embarrassed. Dying to hide under the blanket. Alright, good night then.
うん。
See you tomorrow. I say before turning off the lights and leaving her room.
ちょっとゆうく
Why,
ん、
Ryukun?
それって一
Explain
体
yourself,
どういうこと？
What? I turn around in the direction of the voice and find Suzu-san standing next to me. I don't think we have a challenge left for that. She's carrying a mountain of books with both arms. Probably another online order that was delivered.
こんな時間にきょうちゃんの部屋から出てくるなんて。
Just about you walking out of Kyo-chan's room at this time of day.
しかも今日一
Plus, I
日
haven't even seen
姿を見
you
かけなかったの
this
は
entire day.
ずっときょうちゃんと一
Have
緒
you
だった
been
ってこ
there
と？
with you this whole time?
やらしいんだ。
You're the one tricky dude. Dealing with this woman while running on their hours of sleep sounds like a headache. Not that I would much as avoid, like, let's just ignore her for now. Alright, it's time to write today's entry. I sit down at the usual table and open up Shinkon's book. I begin this crucial process to bind together my film. My flimsy memories which threaten to blow away upon the slightest breeze. So what did I do today? I'm thinking of my childhood, pulled on all-nighter playing a video game with her, and went searching for Anne who gotten lost. A pretty eventful day. I experienced a bit of a trouble with an situation, but she was ultimately found safe and sound, so I'm content. I think back to the luminescent butterfly that suddenly appeared in the mountains. I think I might just know who was responsible for that now.
どうした？手が
What's the
止まってる。
Your hand has stopped. Yeah, sorry. And you're writing. Shinku, all the while filling me in on all the minor details like always. You know, I just noticed something.
今日はよく手が止
You're
まる
pausing
な。
quite a lot today.
いつにも増して集
First,
中力
your
が足りてな
concentration
い。
always wavers, but this is new. Let us say this this time. It's as I important feeling. So I was just wondering, why weren't I sitting here today?
ここ？
Never
ここっ
mind.
てどこだ？
I thought he was about to say that, like, you sent the butterfly to help us. Here? What are you talking about exactly? You know, my lab. Saying it aloud makes me feel rather embarrassed. Whenever I write a diary entry, you always kind of sit there and really insist upon it, so it struck me as kind of odd that you weren't today.
もう座らない。
I'm not sitting there anymore.
嫌だから。
Why not? Is it because of that game? I find myself a bit taken aback the repercussions in her voice. It honestly kind of has a hearing
ユー
that.
マがくす
You
ぐ
will
る
just
から。
tickle me again. Yeah, then that's so nice. Like, I won't do that, I swear.
昨日は、
What was it
いや
yesterday?、
一昨
Or
日
guess
かな。
the day before now.
ともかくあの時は身の危険を感じたんだ。
You really thought you wouldn't.
笑い殺さ
You
れる
wanted
かと
to,
思っ
to
た。
make me laugh for myself to death. And besides,
それに、
yeah.
ユーマは私が
You
そ
don't
こに
like
座る
me
の
sitting in your lap.
嫌がってたじゃ
You've
ない
told me
か。
countless times. Suddenly puffs her cheeks out at me.
邪魔だからって。
But how I'm in the way and whatnot. Hey, wait. I never said that specifically. At one point in time, I wanted you to move, because I quite honestly, it was embarrassing for me. But now that she's actually done it, I feel a little sad. Why is my mind so inconsistent? It's just being human. You have to deal with that, my guy. It doesn't make much sense to me at all.
いいからとっととかけ
Stop
って。
arguing with me and right.
もうそろそろ今日が終わっちゃうだろ。
If you keep dilly-dallying, it will be midnight before you know it. I know, but
でもじゃない。
no buts.
いい加減に私の
Seriously, you
助
need
け
to
なしで
learn
も
to
日
do
記くらい
this
書けるようにな
yourself.
れって。
As if relying on me each and every time. Already is there no rule stating I have to finish the entry before the day ends, but technically we already well beyond that point in the first place. Okay, I will do it myself. If that's what Shinku wants me to do, might as well comply. I continue writing, but with great difficulty. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Where did I put the eraser again? Ah, crap, I skipped over your whole page. Yes, I gotta write it all from scratch again.
どうした？
What's the
手を
matter?
動かせよ。
Why did you stop
何
writing?
止まってるんだ。
Start moving your pencil again. I don't know what to write.
まったく。
Good grief, I cannot believe
何な
you.
んだお前は。
What? Somehow I have managed to write it down for half of the day savings, but Shinku seems discontent.
お前、
Are you doing this
わ
on
ざとやっ
purpose?
てないか。
What? Of course not.
見ていてイライラする
Watching
んだ
is
ろ。
irritating me to no end.
こんな調子じゃ
As
明
if
日
you
の
are going,
朝までかかるから。
You'll be all night doing this. Shinku plops down at her usual spot, giving a heavy sigh.
ほら、
Come on, yeah, we need some help in handling. we just too useless on our own, like, and too helpless. Without also great Shinku. That will have to deal with to help us deal with this impossible task that we stuck doing every day. Come on. She points at the open page in her book that I use as my diary.
ちゃんと見ててや
I'll
る
keep
から
my eyes on
私の言う
your
通
eyes
り
to
書け
just jot down what I say to. Okay, thanks.
不愉快
I
な
don't like this. What did you like?
ニヤニヤしてる
You're green like a fool. I'm not.
別にいい
Not
け
that
ど
okay anyway. Try to
またくすぐったりし
try
て
to
みろ
tickle me again and I
一
must
生
speak to you
口
for
聞い
the
てや
rest
らな
of
い
your
から
life.
な
Well, I don't want to laugh.
だろ
Right? Smart. Okay, let you do all smart for now. Smart infantry.
約束破った
You
ら
go back on
今世どころか来世も
tickle
その
me
次
not
も
only be like
ずっとずっ
I'll
と
speak
口
to
を
you
聞
in
いて
this
やらない
life,
から
I'll
な
speak to you in the next life, the life after that, and so on and so on. We'll never speak to you ever again. She really has been tickled. I will bear that in mind. At the end of the day, once again finish my diary entry for Shingo's help. I feel like I'm far ways off from being able to do it on my own. I'm so tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. I collapsed onto my bottom with a pop. Sorry, Shinku. I don't think I have the energy to talk with you, Imo, today.
ああいいよ
That's alright.
今日は比較
I
的
feel like we talked
いつもよりよく
yesterday.
話せた気がするから
Sits down on the bata next to me and softly brushes my bangs. Such a nice feeling. The oceanness begins to gradually retake my consciousness. My muscles don't want to move for an inch. But I gotta turn off the lights. Good night, Shinko.
あ
Good night,
あお
Yuma.
やすみユーマ
You should gonna say your usual batting was like.
お前の明
I
日
hope
が
that
幸せに満ち足りているよう
right
にと
here it is. I hope that your tomorrow is filled with abundance of happiness and joy. It's slightly different than the usual one, but still. And here we have like the end of the chapter, and the name of the next chapter is Tomi Tsukasa wants to work. Get my way. So from this, I can already tell that the next chapter is gonna be focused on Tsukasa, like, which is a good thing because I would like to learn about Tsukasa more, like just like we learned a bit more about your here. But anyway, I'm glad that we managed to find Ren in this chapter and get to spend some time with Sekiro. So I think it was a nice chapter, like. And for a moment was like, I feeling that something major is about to happen. But this time I'm glad like I didn't, because I'm sure as heck I didn't want to see this kind of twist that like that suddenly got taken away by the god, like, or she ended up getting eaten by the wolves, like. That would just set up suck. So I relieved that it didn't went this way. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching this, and the next time we will continue with the chapter 8. And it's gonna be focused on Tsukasa, so stay tuned in, and till the next time.